Hey, what's up, guys? There's an event in the game that allows you to get the Archers Evolution completely for free, and we're going to be breaking down the best Archer Evolution decks because everyone will have access to it. So you can go here, and as you can see, if you collect enough crowns, you can just go and collect all the shards and get Archers Evolutions, level them up, get some cool badges, get some cool stuff. Not really badges, but you get banners, and as you can see, it is a lot of stuff that is well worth playing the game for. So, yeah, let's get into some of the decks that I would like to play. This is currently the #1 deck out of all the Evolved Archer decks in the game, and I don't really want to play that first. I'll play some other ones that I think are more interesting and more compelling. This will be a short 20-minute stream, so let's get right into it. I'm going to be playing this deck first. It is substituting out the Fly Machine for the Spirit Empress. You could use Fly Machine instead. You can use Goblin Hut or Goblin Cage. I want to test this with Goblin Hut. I've been seeing it played with Wotop, the best Royal Recruits player in the world, using a Goblin Cage, but I want to try Hut. We'll see how it goes. We want to have synergy with our archers, so then our opponent might arrows that instead. But generally, archers are really good to split because you don't really know what your opponent's going to do, and you're able to accommodate both sides. Royal Hogs right out of the jump is always a rather risky play, but I'm about it. Okay, so I kind of see why we would want Goblin Cage here. It's definitely better into something like this. I'm going to go archers, and I would love to defend this. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Obviously, the Rocket Boy is going to be obnoxious. The Fire Spirit, we can't have that lock onto our stuff. And yeah, see what we're able to do. I'm going to have to go for the Ground Empress, and look at that. It's already obnoxious. It's already obnoxious. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to have to go Barbarrel. I don't even know if I'm able to clean it up. Actually, don't think I can. I'm going to try to. Oh, it did. Thank God. All right, well, that was the luckiest defense ever. That worked. We'll take what we can get here. You know, this is probably the worst matchup we could have gotten at the start. I'm not going to fib. I don't really want to play into a Furnace Goblin Giant deck when I didn't have my building in cycle and they just spam me. That's always a bad feeling when you have your building last card and they drop something at the bridge and then all in ya. But that is part of the game. That is the game that we play here, isn't it? So I would love to get the Spirit Empress and stockpile a lot of stuff, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go and split up our Royal Recruits and then Spirit Empress in the middle whenever I get the chance, because that is going to be our best way of defending this for a cost-effective trade, and then also hopefully, oh my God, he has the same card as me. This is not going well, guys. This is actually not going well. We did not want to see a similar strategy as ours. I'm going to have to go Electro Spirit here so his Fire Spirit doesn't hit me, and then I don't even know if I'm able to defend this. I don't think so, actually. This is looking horrendous. He's looking so sad. He's killing me, and I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to go Goblin Hut. I gotta go drop the Goblin Hut. We got to hut it up here, boys. Hike. Are able to pull any of those and not die to the... What the heck? That's like range 3 Musketeers, bro. Oh my goodness, minions are broken. Minions are a pretty strong card. I'm not going to fib, but maybe we're not dead today. I don't want to die today. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. Holy, I'm so screwed. I'm actually cooked. But it's okay. We're not cooked just yet. We still have a little bit of life left in us. Alright. I think I have to do this to take the tower. I just don't even know if that's going to take. It should take tower and left. I don't know if I'm able to defend, though. Oh, this game, guys. This game. It is one of those things where the strategies of very low-skill players are sometimes rewarded. I don't like that. I don't like that bit. Alright, so I'm going to try to do something here. It's just going to be tough. We can definitely go here. I think recruits are better, though. Nah, they'd win. Alright, and then we could go... be like... Royal Hogs? With the Spirit Empress still alive? I need to cycle Spirit Empresses. That's how I'm going to win the game. That's the only way to win for me. I still don't know if it's going to do enough, you know? I have to cycle it down the middle, for sure. He's going to go Goblin Giant. He's going to try to cook me here. Look at this. Talented individual. Gallivanting through. Look at what he can do. Oh, he's too good. Alright, yeah, unfortunately, that might be a bad matchup for this deck. We'll play some more games, and I think we're going to switch to the low skill strategy because I lost the first game of the day, and I want to play the deck that everyone else is playing. So this is cool and all. I think it's not a bad deck, but I think in the face of a Goblin Giant Furnace, you're probably going to get a lot of problems because the Goblin Giant with the Goblin Machine kills your archers. So the archers are cool and all, but they do not work very well into the Goblin Machine. So maybe you have to play Goblin Machine yourself to get the most out of it. Man, it's always funny how I lose the first game of every single stream. But yeah, this deck is good. It's just, that's a tougher matchup. And every deck has a tough matchup here and there. Man, I hate playing against those decks. And now I'm the one that has to use it. Sometimes when you lose to it, you're like, you know what? It's time to lock in. I also do think I would have had a much better interaction if I just had my freaking Goblin Hut in my starting hand. I don't think I cycled it or anything, right? I just got unlucky. Anyway, we're just going to throw Elixir Golem because this is how the game is meant to be played, apparently. This is how you play the game, guys. You drop things and you watch them kill things. It's a timeless strategy. There's nothing that's better. There's nothing better than this. Look at how skillful it is. Look at this. We've evolved from running Goblin Giants to Elixir Golems. And we didn't even get to use the evolved Archers, but you split them up and you have dual lane pressure. Hopefully we're going to be able to show that as this game escalates, but obviously since our opponent has a balloon, I don't really want to do anything too insane. Yo, the Exalted Project, thank you so much for becoming a member. And he also donated $3. Appreciate you, dude. Love you, Tag. It says Wilt. I love you too, man. Thanks for being here. All right, so I'm definitely just going to Elixir Golem in the pocket. I knew this was going to be fun. So probably not for the whole family, probably just for us, but it is still going to be fun regardless. I'm going to go drop this right now, and we have the Archer counter pushing. I also have the ability to go and drop like maybe a Void on this just to kill it faster. I don't know. I just want to send it. I want to kill that Valkyrie as fast as I can. I want swift defeat out here only. All right, we're going to do this. And this is looking phenomenal. Obviously, I high-skilled my way through. I don't know about you guys, but this is just a skillful maneuver that not many people can do, dropping an Elixir Golem in front of a Night Witch. So I do think I want to get Evolved Archers, so hopefully we can show them for this this content today. It didn't seem like they really did much in the last game just because, you know, they weren't able to because they just died to the Goblin Machine. But in more other situations, it is going to be better, so we'll just take what we can get here. Okay, I'm going to go Machine here. Unfortunately, this is not going to great for us. We are going to get arrowed too, so that's obviously awful, but it's okay. It's part of the game. I didn't mean to cycle that into death, but it's still fine. We have Evolve Zap, so we should be able to kill most things. Oh! Oh! That was phenomenal. Alright, it's not going to kill the Valkyrie, but damn, that was cool. Alright, so we have Evolved Archers. We're going to split, maybe? Yeah, I mean, he's going to have arrows, so... That's definitely a downside of this as well, is like when people have arrows, your archers just don't do as much as they should. Still all good, though. We can do this and then take the tower for sure, for sure. Alright. I don't know why he has that card. That's kind of funny. And chuck this at him, too. The archer is probably going to win us the game. Notice how if it locks on from a distance, it just does so much damage. So now the game is ours. It is ours, and we are large in charge. And even though you had arrows, it's not that bad, okay? For whatever reason, whenever I create content on a specific deck, people just make it their mission to counter me. Like, not me specifically, like the card that I want to use, so that I can't show it for content. Like, my archers were absolutely demolished in the first game by the freaking stupid little goblin machine boy and the triple spells. And then this game, the guy had arrows. I mean, it's fine because then they're not going to be able to clean up the Night Witch bats, hopefully. But yeah, it is funny. Also, thank you guys for all the support today. It's a lot of people here. Really, really appreciate it. It can be League 9 good for right now. I mean, wherever you want to be. I mean, just keep playing the game and don't really compare yourself to others, especially early season. It's one of those things where it doesn't really matter where you are. It's where you finish, you know? Where you start doesn't matter. Super old email. You can call me X. Makes it easier. Okay, I got you, bro. Thank you for being here, X. I'll remember that. All right, so I'm just going to cycle a Skeleton King here, and then I think that we're able to go for a Void and Goblin Curse on stuff if we wanted. Yeah, what if we just do this? Does it kill? I would assume so. Oh, that was such a bad Void on my end, and I have, like, no Elixir. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay. So I completely overcommitted, and I didn't... Wait, did I get the ability? Alright, we're going to let that lock in them that's out. Really the only way to defend this. And not lose the game. I mean, I'm definitely losing the game right now, but I won't... Oh, wow. You know, there's something to be said about putting archers in your deck and always facing arrows. I think that is a miraculous achievement that Clash Royale has crowned upon us. We also lost this game, I think. Unless Elixir Golem can do stuff. Reach 25 crowns and unlock them. You guys can definitely reach 25 crowns. It's not that bad. Alright, so let's like lock in and win these games real quick for the one time. I'm going to go for Night Witch in the back, and I'm going to eat the Bandit because I need to get a positive Elixir trade from something here. I need a lot of Elixir to be able to break through this. It is difficult for decks to defend this, so there is that for us. I'll try to play a little bit less stupid right now. Night Witch probably... Man, it's not dead. I don't think I played that perfect. I mean, I obviously didn't. Alright, we're going to let this go. We need to be up a bit of elixir again. Just Night Witch after, and then I'll split lane pressure, I think. This is bad because I don't have the Skeleton King, and I wanted a Skeleton King on the other side. Alright, well, the Skeleton King here. Obviously, the arrows are going to be a pain in the butt, but it's still okay. Alright, if we can kill that with Ego Zap, that'd be a vibe. I mean, I'm still down so much elixir. That's the crappy part about this. Okay, thank God he's doing that. Oh, why does he have that? Why does he have that? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not how it's supposed to go, bro. At all. Okay, wait. There's actually a small chance. It's getting less and less likely as the game goes on, but hey. I wasn't ready for that. I messed up. I overcommitted in single. So with this deck, you actually want to not do that. The better push to do is go Night Witch plus a Skeleton King. If you go Night Witch plus Skeleton King, then the opponent can't necessarily like kill you on the counter push because you're not dropping an Elixir Golem, feeding them Elixir. I think I Elixir Golem too soon, and then I just lost. And then I popped a bad ability. That was really dumb. So play the right way for the rest of these games. What in the mid ladder is your... Dude, I don't know why he had the Hog Rider there. That was my bad. 100% my fault losing that game, though. The first game, I don't think there was much I could do. The last game was a bad problem, though. All right, so we'll play this deck as intended. I'll show you guys what's up. I'm going to go Skelly King here. I can go Night Witch as well. We're just going to drop that and see if he wants to spam on the other side. Okay, so it's the high skill strategy of the exact same strat that we have, right? Like, these are big brain maneuvers. Only good players out here. Today I went and got your haircut. Oh, nice, dude. My hair is kind of messy right now, but yeah. I do like the haircut. So what do? Do we go Goblin Curse? Probably. We want to kill this as quick as we can, and I think that's going to be our best way. Alright, so hopefully the archers don't just straight up die. That would suck. Okay, looks like I'm just dead. That's always fun to have that happen. I love this game. Holy heck, dude. I do not like Goblin Machine at all for archers. That's, I think, one of the big downsides of this deck is, like, archers just do so poorly into that card. Because the rockets just kill everything. Isn't Rage better than Void in this deck? The way that people are playing it right now on top ladder are running the Void. I assume that there's some reasoning for that with the Goblin Curse. There's probably some interactions that I'm unaware of. So I don't know the actual interactions. I knew, though, the Goblin Curse is really good with Evolve Zap. But I haven't seen it with Void. I assume it kills things that it shouldn't. Come on, dude. There's no way that you have that. There's actually no way. I mean, if we go Goblin Curse, can we just kill it? Zap might be able to put in enough work. I'm going to have to eat an entire machine here. If I go Archers, they have to probably be on top. I'm just in such a rough spot. This guy is also BMing us with a huge matchup advantage there. It's kind of unfortunate. There's still a chance to win. You never know. Go Night Witch in the back. Going into the furnace is the auto loss, so I can't do that. But going into that is also bad. I think everything we do is bad here. Alright, we're just going to chuck Voids and hope that this stuff dies. I mean, that's really the only way to play it. Kind of hope that his cards freaking die, and they're not going to. I mean... There's like no way, right? There's no way the Elixir Golem does enough. It's going to be close, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, all right. We're going to go and play the Royal Recruits decks to end it. I do like this deck, but I just want to get wins. And for whatever reason, this deck is not going to give me wins right now. So we'll play the other Royal Recruits deck that I'm more comfortable with. I do think that the other two decks that I just showcased are better. I'm just going to play a deck that I know I can get wins with because that's what I need. I need some W's out here. I need some W's after how crazy these last games were. So this deck is good. This is what top ladder players are playing. I think like every Evolved Archer player besides 2 or 3 people in the top 200 is playing this. Maybe sometimes with Rage instead of the Void if you really wanted to. This deck is more of a combination of decks. And the main thing that he was playing, the Wotop, he was using Goblin Cage so he could beat all of the people that were running this stuff. Because you kind of need to have Goblin Cage for sturdy defenses against Goblin Machine and just to pull things. This is another deck that I'm just going to be playing because... yeah, I want to be honest. And it's a good strategy because for the most part, the cards in it are pretty strong. We're going to put Spirit Empress in there instead. So that's what we're going to be running. Let's go. Let's lock in. All right, we're going to win 2 games and then end the day real quick. I don't know what Riley told you, but the cheaper cycle deck doesn't mean it's a good deck. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I assume you're talking to someone else. All right, we're going to go Spirit Empress in the back on the same side. And yeah, we'll win 2 games real quick. Let's go, let's go. What's a gooder deck? This is not the best deck. The best deck is the Elixir Golem deck. I don't like playing it that much because for whatever reason, it seems like I'm just not getting the matchups I would want. Yeah, I'm going to play a deck that if I'm running Evolved Archers, I know that my opponent can't arrows my stuff because it just kept happening, and I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest. I don't want my archers to get arrowed anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate King Tower here, and we will win these last 2 games very easily. So we'll dominate these 2, which will be nice. I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest. I'm pretty happy we can finally win 2 games in a row and end in a good way. I don't think Ice Golem distract than DPS. I mean, you can DPS with a lot of different stuff. I don't think that you have to worry about that. So I'm just going to go Archers here in the back, and then I will split him up. He's going to go Hog Rider, which is totally fine. And I could activate King Tower, but it's already activated, so it doesn't really matter. I'll eat the damage. It doesn't really make any difference in this game whatsoever. It's only 1 Firecracker shot. He's already done a lot of damage to the other side. I could go Skeleton King and Skeleton Barrel, and I kind of like that right now just to get a bit more momentum in our favor. I do have arrows for Evolved Archers. I also have a really good card cycle here. Sorry, not Evolved Archers, Evolved Firecracker. I also have a really good card cycle here to get the Skeletons on the tower, force a Mighty Miner ability earlier. Also keeping the Archer alive longer because the Skeletons are getting targeted by the Mighty Miner and the Princess Tower. The guy got completely finessed. I do not want to cycle too much here, but I kind of have to go in for a Goblin Gang, which kind of sucks. I was hoping that I would be able to get away without doing that, but it is what it is. He's also popping an ability, so he's wasting 1 elixir. If he Hog Riders, I will just go here. He's going to Hog other side. He should Hog Rider left side. That's usually what the better players will do. They'll go towards the tower that's weaker. Let's do that. Oh, that was a good Skeletons. Well played. I'm kind of surprised that he did that. Most people do not do that, so very well played on his end. It is what it is. Did not expect him to play well. All right, so we'll arrows on this as soon as we can. I wish I kind of hit the cannon, but it is what it is. I didn't want the Firecracker to hit anything. And then I'm going to go for a simple play here of going Goblin Gang and other spam. So to split that up, we'll go Skeleton King. We'll throw down Evolved Archers if we want to. But most importantly, we are going to start spamming with our Skeleton King because that is the very hard card for him to counter. And with the Spear Goblin locked on the tower, that's going to do a lot of damage. That's going to force out more stuff from our guy. So I can go Royal Recruits on this if I really want to, and I think that's going to be our best shot at defending this because then we can just go and pull the Hog Rider yet again, make sure no shenanigans happen, so I'll just take the extra hit on our tower. It's no big deal. And then we can arrows off Firecrackers. That's obviously really, really good for us. So at this point in the game, I want to split up stuff, but also at the same time, I want to make sure that I have the right card cycle. So I'm going to go for a Skeleton King in the back, I'll go for Evolved Archers, I'll go for Royal Recruits, and we should win this game. So that's always a good thing to see. I'm going to go for Royal Recruits right now, and then we'll get huge counter push on both sides, which is obviously awesome. And we can go in for the Spirit Empress in the middle if we really want, which I kind of want to just for the fun of it. It is a very strong card, and it is hard for him to counter. I could arrows on this, but I don't want to miss the Firecracker, so I'm going to prioritize killing that first and foremost. I'm going to pop the ability here. I'm going to go for Skeleton Barrel on the right side. This should win me the game. I don't think he's defending either of these. We built up a lot of elixir, then I could guarantee the win. So instead of playing like, oh, I might lose this game, I might win this game, I wanted to guarantee the win, so I just got huge counter push and killed him. All right, we're going to get one last game because I said I was going to win 2 in a row. This is going to be our last one for the video. This deck is good. It's obviously not as good as the other 2, but I'm not going to stand here and pretend to be the best Elixir Golem player of all time. I don't play that deck. I just copied it off Top Ladder, and yeah, unfortunately, I didn't play it very well. I play Royal Recruits really well. The first Royal Recruits game that I lost was unfortunately just a horrible matchup, and yeah, it kind of sucked that we got bad card cycle there. It is part of the game, though. It really do be that way sometimes. Hey, bro, play with Goblin Machine. I'm kind of traumatized by Goblin Machine right now. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about what Goblin Machine did to me. Did dirty, despicable, undesirable things. And let's just say I'm the Goblin Slayer right now. I'm the Goblin Slayer, all right? That's who I am. All right, so that's going to get like 3 shots on tower. He just fumbled. That's game, probably. Yeah, Spirit Empress is pretty good. It's like a flying machine that doesn't die to lightning plus zap, so very, very good. And I like this deck with Evolved Archers more, personally, just from my standpoint, because I know for a fact that they do not want to arrows these archers. They can't. It's not easy. It's very, very cheesy. So we're going to go sprinkle in some Royal Recruits at the bridge. He's obviously going to have the mortar retarget onto the wrong stuff, and then we can arrows very deliberately on this. As you guys see, there is a huge consequence of playing archers without other arrowable cards. He did not have arrowable cards, so I just arrowed his archers and he got a bad trade. But right now, that archer is going to lock onto the tower. We should lock up some nice damage. Actually, it died. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad, man. Thought we were chilling. I thought we were vibing. I thought we were in it to win it. Yo, we're so dialed in this game, though, so there is that. I think I can just go in for a skeleton barrel here on the left side and be completely content with our position. Obviously, if we go in for a goblin gang and other stuff, that would be nice, too. I think I'm going to do that now and then go archers, maybe? I kind of want to make sure that my push is all in the same line. I want my archers and I want my royal recruits to be together. We want them to be together. Friends forever. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to do that right now. We should be able to kill most of the archers. If not, then I'm a little bit sad, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, I screwed up. I meant to cycle that in the middle. It's fine, though. Should be good. He's going to rocket it. Oh, man, that does kill the Spirit Empress. He missed it. All right, well, now he's definitely dead. I mean, I think he was dead regardless, but now he's super screwed. Now he's a super seller. Now he's a super seller. Wow. All right, so split goblin gang. Oh. That's over. All right. Well, that was a fun game, guys. Fun for the whole family. As you can see, I like this deck a lot more because the archers are actually able to make an impact. If you get Archers Evolution and the opponent does not have arrows because they arrows the wrong thing, they end up dead. It's a really good deck to play if you are more of a play style like me. And yeah, I would really recommend playing classic challenges, grand challenges, whatever you might need to do to get the Archers Evolution and all of these archers to level them up as much as possible. Again, here's the deck that I would recommend. If you absolutely needed to, you could put Fly Machine instead of Spirit Empress. You could put Skeleton Dragons instead of Spirit Empress. You could put Ice Spear instead of Skeleton King. This is the version of the deck that I personally prefer the most. You guys can switch it up, make some different adjustments, but this is the deck that I would recommend with the new evolved archers that hopefully everyone gets because you get it for free. I love you guys, no matter when or where you're watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And check out the pinned comment if you want to see me playing Merge Tactics for the first time in a video. I talk about how to get it all the way to the top of Merge Tactics. If you guys don't know what I do, I play pretty much everything. Merge Tactics, I'm 4,000. So out of all the content creators that are, you know, playing Clash Royale competitively, I think I'm the highest Merge Tactics player, or maybe not the highest right now, but I think I am the best. Out of all the content creators that play Clash Royale, because I was looking at Invader, Ian, and those guys, and I don't really think they play it. So, yeah, check it out if you guys want to. That video will be in the pinned comment if you want to learn how to play Merge Tactics. I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome one, and I'll see you later tonight with another stream. If there's a lot of likes on the video, I'll stream again.